Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile. Before we get going on anything today, I gotta swap out some stuff in my inventory. As nice as the Loctonio Caresses are, that extra attack speed and... oh, actually I didn't realize that reduced my maximum mana, but just a little bit of extra attack speed is pretty nice, so is the cast speed, but unfortunately, I need more defense. I have these pretty decent little gloves here. Bunch of evasion, some life regen, life gain for enemies hit by my attacks, so that, and increased block and stun recovery, so that'll be pretty nice. I'm gonna stick these in the stash, and same thing with these, just because, well, I don't want them in my inventory. I'm gonna be holding on to these giant life flasks, so I'll be using them as soon as I hit level 34. Although before I do that, I should probably... I identified this one. It's extra charges and increased movement speed. I should really just throw an Orb of Transmutation onto this one for the hell of it. Increased recovery speed when low on life and dispels shocks. Alright, good stuff. Let's go ahead and hop back out into the Ebony Barracks. Today we are heading down into the Lunaris Temple, where we will confront Piety once again. And I guess what we said as good news, I just bought a Intel i7 4770, basically the Rolls-Royce of processors at the moment, without going into these insanely overpriced like Xeons and stuff like that, and I'm too poor to afford a 6-core, so quad cores, yeah. Unfortunately, that's all I bought. I don't have a compatible motherboard or memory at the moment. Those will hopefully be purchased in the next week. But all I can say is, yay, Black Friday / Cyber Monday sales. Good stuff with them. And as soon as I get all that stuff together, I should be able to live stream with pretty much perfect quality. I'll still be using a crappy graphics card, but as far as the encoding video in real time, I will be covered on that front. And I haven't looked, I meant to look. The integrated graphics card might actually be better than the graphics card I'm using. I'm still using a NVIDIA 280 GTX, so a bit of an older processor. It has served me well, though. Who needs anti-aliasing and fancy high, ultra-level graphics settings? Yeah, not me. That will end up being upgraded at some point in the future, though. That will be the next upgrade. And we found a granite flask. The game just got a whole lot easier. Granite flasks are frickin' awesome. I don't know if actually removing that health potion is the way to go. But granite flasks are worth getting. You can usually get them for like an Orb of Alchemy or something like that. They're not hard to get a hold of. Just, you know, you try to trade it for an Orb of Alchemy, and people will be like jumping down your throats trying to get you to sell to them. It's like a really great deal for them. All that said and done, I need to actually just go to town, get my flasks all nice and filled up. I want to throw a... Of course I can't do that. Extra charges adds knockback to melee. I don't want knockback. And I need to use an Orb of Alteration, of which I apparently only have one of, which is not good. Alright, extra charges. Let's not have knockback. Spells frozen and chilled. I will take it. I need to figure something out here. Level 26. Can I upgrade my mana flask set? Hello. If I can do that, that would be awesome. No. They are also level 34. Let's go ahead and buy you for now. And let's see if I have enough stuff flying around where I can upgrade one. I just want to be ready for level 34. It's coming up in 3/4 of a level. No, of course I do not. I have a lot of Quicksilver flasks, apparently, but whatever. Alright. So, let's move you there. Let's go with the health instead. Alright, let's try this again. 3,000 extra armor is pretty insane. I believe it does not help a whole lot against melee guys, but, or casters rather, more helpful against melee guys. But hell, we'll kill General Vicious again, maybe we'll get some good loot. I should not be burning to death, I need to get some fire resist rings on instead of cold. And now we should be good to go. Let's hit this granite, pop, enduring cry. And you can tell my health is pretty much not moving while the granite flask effect is going, and now I'm getting firestorm and stuff, but everything, so that didn't last as long as I would have liked. There are much better flask bonus combinations than what I have, but for now, I'm stuck with what I got. Oh, it looked like he had a Santa hat on. Oh, I barely broke through his shield. They did change Gravicius in the most recent patch to where he only uses his molten shield once every 30 seconds. He could previously spam it pretty much non-stop. And just kill you quick.
I fought for blood. Who do you fight for, Exile?
Hell, I'll take it. Some rare stuff. I'm gonna grab this stuff for now. Go ahead and identify this axe. Slots are a problem, potentially, but would that be an upgrade? 272, so no. Alright, now just to find the stupid Lunaris Temple. That's a lot of guys. My lack of lightning resistance shows its faults again. Let's go ahead and do this. The last, the last episode and this episode have just not been very good from a dying non-stop front. Or perspective, or whatever. Yeah. It sucks. I really don't like dying. This is also part of the reason I don't play hardcore stuff too often. That's my excuse for it. The real reason for a while was the internet issues, but playing hardcore and playing a regular character are just completely different. Like, you would not face tank those guys, especially as a melee character. Melee characters in hardcore are so much harder to play. Yeah, if I could just hit you guys, that would be great. And the shock stacks just make it so much more difficult because every shock stack you end up taking more damage. And I just might not be able to kill these guys. That's a very strong possibility. Let's try this again. I am under level. Slightly for the area. Actually, I'm over level for this area. I lied. Kill you guys off. Kill you, and go get that shrine. I think my just biggest problem is the fact that I'm getting stunned and staggered nonstop. The second I can resolve that, things will get a lot easier. I'll be able to run up to guys and just beat the crap out of them. Let's finish off these last couple guys. They turn out to be elites, so they're worth it.
I cannot carry this.
I can lose you, I'll grab the scepter. And I'm trying to figure out why the hell I'm still getting firestormed, but that's the shrine effect. Which actually does a pretty decent amount of damage, although the area of effect on it's kind of small. Alright, finally, 10 minutes in, we have found the Lunaris Temple. Well, don't know if that was game music or someone screaming out, or game noise and someone screaming outside or something. I don't know what the hell's going on half the time. And I should probably throw down some emergency town portals. I don't know what it is. I really feel like I'm missing a lot more than I should be. I don't know if it's just a range issue or what. What I really need... I really just should spend my next skill point, get Unwavering Stance. Can't be stunned, I'll just be able to just kill stuff that much easier. Alright, so that's the plan for the next set of skill points. And I don't know why I'm bothering with these guys. Just gonna move on. Come on. There we go. It's like I finally hit you guys and you all just die instantly. Open the door. There we go. Oh, I'm out of mana. Go figure. That's the story of my life.
My mana's gone.
Yeah, this isn't working. What to do? That is the question. If I don't end up using an aura, there's really very little point in me having... mana. I don't want to level that up. I can right-click to dismiss, so that's out of the way. Will not be bugging the crap out of me. I'm gonna try Clarity again, if I ever get my mana filled up enough to activate it. And this Granite Flask just is not cutting it at the moment. There we go. Enough to activate it. I'm going to swap that back out. The Granite Flask is freaking awesome, but I need to decide what the hell I want to do with it. I need the mana more at the moment. So let's keep heading down this way. Now, I've been running this mostly actually entirely solo so far, with, what am I trying to say? With a party, these things tend to be a lot easier. Things tend to die. You have people with auras sometimes, where the auras overlap. You have multiple auras going. So generally, group things will be a lot easier. The fact that I'm also playing a melee character makes things a bit more difficult. Just because I have to be up close and personal. As a ranged character, I can kind of just stand back, run around, and kite a lot of the stuff that's getting thrown around. I was like, this is... I don't know. I just don't know if Clarity is doing it for me or not. It's like, what if I leveled it up again? I'd lose 20 more mana, but I'd regen even more quickly. Just decisions. Is there a rare mob here? I thought one of those guys had an aura. I don't know. Moving on. Oh, it's Cole. He is not a nice guy. He's basically Brutus 2.0. He's got his nasty slam effects and all that fun stuff. Ow. Alright. Try and kill these last two little guys. Try not to get slammed in the process. And gonna run away and get my flasks filled back up. Now, in theory here, I am going to... Nah, I'm not gonna swap out a flask. I could swap out the Quicksilver flask and then hop back. Apparently I can survive one of his slams. I probably do not want to be getting hit by them, but... Yeah, okay, on the second thought I really can't tank a whole lot of these. And time to run away and get more flasks. And another portal scroll. Alright, so we killed him for not a whole lot of anything. It's like we got a superior item as a consolation prize, and don't even have room for it. And all said and done, this is a dead end. Okay, where am I supposed to be going? There's gotta be a ramp over one of these spots somewhere. Yes, it's an endless ledge starting in 10 minutes. I know, you have said that multiple times, game. I don't need to re-remind it every 2 seconds. Okay, well I can't go anywhere from that spot. Oh wait, here we go. Here's a door. There we go. Well, at least I know this is the right way since there's no other way to go. This is what everything should be like. Just a couple hits in, and everything explodes, and everything all dead afterwards, and I'm happy about that. That's how these things should go constantly. Unfortunately, it never quite works out that way. Desync, that's what was going on. There we go. Just everything's dying. It's lovely when this works out and happens. Even though I'm getting chilled right now, everything's just dying anyway. It's glorious. And we'll kill you two for all it. And moving on. Why not? We'll kill some of you guys. Yeah, we'll kill you guys too, why not? You guys like grouping up in these nice big groups? Hell, I'll kill all of you. Bring it on. Don't want to get overconfident, though. That could turn out bad. Apparently they do hurt if they get surrounded. Or they manage to surround you and do enough damage. Alright, found a waypoint. And down to the final floor of the Lunaris Temple. Had some pretty decent luck going through this and this Lunaris Temple. Both of them can be fairly sprawlingly large areas. Or large sprawling areas. I don't know if sprawlingly is actually a word. The big thing is, I just want to get this friggin' level up so I can get unwavering stance so I can't get stunned, and also so I can start using those giant life flasks I have sitting in my inventory, just waiting to be used.
I cannot carry this.
We'll ditch you for the nice superior leather garb. These guys should do it. We have an Exile. Alright, Spine Crack, I'll kill you the old-fashioned way. I'm not gonna cheat and go back to town, or I might, I don't know. I don't wanna... Emergency town portal's not cheating. Hell, using it isn't either. Who am I kidding? Alright, flasks. And flask. And let's also see if I can buy a new one. This shop stock should have updated because I leveled. It did. Hell, I'll take a quality flask over a regular one. Why not?
See you.
Alright, I need to transmute... Actually, I need to transmute both of those. Fingers crossed for good stuff. Increased recovery when low on life, not exactly great. Dispels frozen and shield. And dispels burning. Alright, better than a sharp stick in the eye. And just to make sure which is that quality. Okay, there we go, all set. You guys can head into there also. I can drop off you guys. And you. And you. And the rest of you guys can just go in some random tab. To be dealt with at some future point. Alright, I still have a skill point to spend as well. There we go. Got some skill gem levels. And let's get that unwavering stance. I don't believe I have any invasion equipment on. Well, I do actually. So I need to swap that out as soon as I can, because that's currently offering no defensive benefit to me whatsoever. But just not being able to be stunned is gonna help so much.
My mana is gone.
In theory, like, this is what should be happening for every single group of enemies I try to kill. Just a couple swings, and I'll be out of mana, and then when I realize that, use a flask, and then I continue hitting stuff, and everything will just die. Apparently I need to not be getting hit by vulnerability. That would be a start. I'm not entirely sure what resistances I really want for in here. I saw some red effects, so I'm going to assume there's some fire damage going around. So we'll swap some stuff out, see how this goes. fire damage, indeed. It says so on the tooltips. That's very convenient. I'll explode all you guys want. Now this all kind of comes full circle again. It's, would I be better off having clarity turned off and just relying on flasks? Or would I... Or am I better off having the increased mana regen? I don't know. I will hopefully manage to decide that at some point or another. Or I might just continue swapping back and forth between clarity and no clarity. I don't think it's going to be up in that corner spot, but just in case, I'm going to go check it while I'm still kind of in the area. Quicker to do it now than later.
Mana is gone.
Ooh, that group of guys cut that a little close. And it actually looks like this was the way I needed to go. Maybe not. I don't know. I apologize for the background noise. I don't know what the hell's going on outside, but something's doing something. I can see on the waveform in Audacity that it is getting picked up in the background. It might actually get taken out when I noise gate things, but I can see it on the waveforms. I don't know. If it's going through, I apologize for that. And yeah, this was the way I need to go, so it's a good thing I came back over this way. Alright, so today is officially going to be a slightly longer episode. But we're going to be finishing up, well, not finishing up Act 3. We're going to be finishing up this area. Oh, cast lightning warp. I was wondering what the hell was going on. Who needs doors when you can leap slam over things? Or actually, it looks more like I'm leap slamming through things, but either way. Alright, so we're coming up on what used to be the end of Act 3. Okay, so that was a little close for comfort, but we have made it to the portal to Piety. Time for her to die horribly. Or us to die horribly trying.
Has no one managed to kill you yet, Exile?
We kill her
Then
right
it
now.
seems you've earned my personal attention.
Just duck behind cover so we're not getting killed. Oh yeah, I do want some lightning resist on here too. There we go, that should work better. Otherwise, it's kind of a long, slow fight. If I can tank the no, I don't want to be close. I'm gonna get shotgunned by all those projectiles by standing next to her. If I had a normal ranged attack, I could... Well, I can kill little guys for the moment. I can throw fire traps at least when she's further away.
My mana is gone.
Just gonna... If I hit the correct flask, I wanted to use a Quicksilver flask, but that didn't happen. I'm not sure what you expect to find over here, Piety. Time to run away. Almost got her. Time to hide. Again. You know what? Time to switch to left mouse button to move only. I've had way too many close calls where I've just stood in place attacking when I wanted to be moving away. There. No, is that not... I can kill portals? That's, I don't know if that's new or not, but I don't know I can do that. And you don't want to be standing there tanking her when she's in super strong melee berserker mode. And there's noise in the background banging away again. Alright, she should be dead as soon as I get through her energy shield. Two. Apparently I gotta deal with this horde of enemies. And now she's in her frickin' bow range attack mode. There's a lot of zombies. I don't remember there ever being this many. Oh, you know what? She's not... and she transformed. I was about to say, well, she's not transformed, so I may as well kill her. That didn't work out. Alright, you're going down, Piety. It's over. There we go.
You were right to hide your face, pretty one. It made it easier to kill you. I cannot carry this.
What the hell my neighbor is doing? It's kind of loud and kind of obnoxious. Do I want any of this other crap? I don't believe so. Just some quick identification on some of this stuff. Not better than what I'm using. Those are going to be better than what I'm using. Just because... oh, I apparently can't use these because it's level 35. Story of my life. And I thought I had a helmet. Yes. I don't. Okay, let's go back to town. Let's go ahead and enchant that helmet. Ooh, that light radius and accuracy rating. Both of which are, well, the light radius is useful-ish. The rest of it, not so much. There we go. And the rest of this junk is just going to end up in various tabs. Alright, so we got to speak to... who? Marimoa for a reward.
You have claimed the most worthy of prey, Makoru. Piety, the mistress of corruption. I'm not saying that the war is over, but you've given Ray class a much-needed respite. Because of you, this land lives to see another dawn. And don't forget that you've done Grigor and Clarissa a justice of some magnitude. They will wish to speak to you. Why are you still standing?
That wasn't a very good reward from them, but come on, Clarissa, give us something good. Or not.
Bye.
But Grigor.
Piety dies amongst her.
2 passive skill points. Awesome.
Have fun, elsewhere.
So where are we putting these? Well, let's grab some more life, because life is always good, and... enemies cannot leech life from you. That's not as useful. You know what? I'm going for blood magic. Mana is a pain in the ass to deal with. I just don't have the regen. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, so we finish up the old Act 3. Now, we have other stuff to go do next time. So, for now, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, and/or subscribe, and have a great day.